and we're doing a test run, and this is very early in the morning, but I'm doing a test run to see if we could pull someone from Africa in on the platform here. And I've sent the link, but I believe that he is having a problem understanding. Now he just got in. Okay. Okay, Mark, are you there? Hello, Mark. Are you, can you hear me? Mark, I need you to kind of speak up there. Hello? I need to hear your audio. I can't hear you. So I need you to kind of speak up. I'll speak into the audio so I can make sure I can hear. Just muted my mic. I've unmuted. Let me make sure that I have you unmuted as well. No, you're not muted. So you should be able to see. Okay, are you? I need you to, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Uh, because I'm not hearing any volume. So check your volume on your microphone. You need to check your volume on your mic and see. Don't leave the room. But I need you to come back in the room so that I can see what is the reasoning for it not giving me no audio. If you could hear me, then that means that my volume is set right. And if I can't hear you, then there's no, if you can hear me, that means that my um, volume is coming through my um, system so that you can hear it. But if I cannot hear you, that means that your phone, the volume must maybe on silent or very low because we're not getting any sound from your end coming back to mine. So let's try to come back in the room though, so that I can see. We don't. We I need to get a clearer picture. Hmm. Let me try to call. Let me try to reach Obasi and see if Obasi can help out here. Because I've got to get this figured out. I done stayed up all night to do this, and I'm gonna make sure that I do it. See, once you see, I wish you'd have. Let's see, I got that shifted there. I need you to get come back in here so that we can so I can look at it from my end and see if I don't I don't want you to whenever I'm doing something on this end, try to wait until I give the instructions before we just go before we go and do something, because I may be right on the verge of fixing or seeing what the problem is, but if we go and do something that we're not aware of, then the problem don't get fixed. And this is we've got to get this part. I've got to get it right. And the other point that I want to make is that we should not have to do anything but click the link. We shouldn't have to do nothing but click the link. It showed me where one person were in, and then something might have happened. So I may have to get a hold of Bossy and see if he could do it, and I may have to get a hold of today is Friday, so I need to upload a television program to here, and it'll send it out all over. That's right, a TV program. Okay, let me go back and cut all of the other ones off. Cut all these off. Yep, yep. Cut them all off. Okay, now that might have been some of the issues too, because this is on there. This is modify your bookings. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. This is flying blue. I'm not doing that anymore. This is going to be okay. So we should have something on here that let's see what's happening here. You got to hit the you Those are, can you hear me, Mark? Some of you that will be getting this, we're just doing a test run. Uh, you ought to be able to click the go live button, and there is a mute button right there next to your camera icon. And it's telling me from what I see that your camera is muted. I mean, your microphone is muted, and that could be or would be why we were not able to get any sound from you. So if you look at the very bottom of your camera of your phone, where that picture is, you will see the icons at the very bottom, and the one that's on your left, the first one on the left, that is your microphone, and it has the red line struck through it, tells you that it's muted. The one that's the icon or the rectangle box all the way on the right hand side at the very bottom is the hot link for you to go live. Now, when you click that link to go live, it's gonna show up here on my screen because this is my um, studio that you're in. This may be taking too long uh, because if I was to open another browser right now, I'm going to open another browser just to uh, show how this works and the with the how simple this will work if the frequency of the internet connection is right. As soon as I click the link, I'm going to show up on my screen. Um, Whenever I send a participant the broadcast link to invite them into the broadcast, as soon as they click on that link, I will get notified because I have to let them in. It's gonna put up a little uh, section right alongside my picture, and it's gonna tell me that that person's name, whoever that person is going to tell me that person's name. And once it do that, I can let them in. It's not going to automatically put them on the screen. It's just going to have them in that holding column until I put them on, because I could have 10 people over there and only want one or two of them on at a time. So it's going to let me put them on the screen and take them off. So I got to find out what's happening here. I know you guys think we're nuts, but I have to get this done. And I decided to, since I stayed up all night, and I would be nuts. I'm sending him a text saying what nuts here, because I just said they think we're nuts, and so that tells you how late it is. What's happening is what I want to ask, because it's not doing nothing. Now he got all the way in here the last time, and how is it that he got all the way in here and he's not in here now? You know, that's now I'm seeing that he is coming in. There's a person done signed in. So that person done signed in is, guess who that is? Is Bishop Jerome Jones. Oh my Lord. So, we are kind of doing an experiment here. And I keep saying this for the benefit of those of you that are getting it, because let's see, wait a minute. There's somebody in here. He's in here now because it's giving me it's giving me two. Let's see, it's giving me two uh there's two people signed in from his side, and that would be me and him. But there's only one person signed in from my side, and I don't think it would even be counting me. So what's happening is the transmission. So I'm going to see what this does. Just hold up and wait. You know, some of the things that you will ask will not even. What I'm concerned about now, it's giving me two people in here now. So, and it's telling me that one of them is Bishop Jones up there on Facebook, and one of them is Bishop Jones on one of the foreign networks. We're on a lot of places, and this is going to be the platform by which we broadcast from all over. Um, we will be broadcasting in uh, so many more nations. Uh, Earlier, like yesterday, I broadcast in Moscow, Russia, and many more of the nations in Africa. But it's just really going to be a fruitful time to broadcast in these countries, some of them which are not too friendly to the Christian faith. I don't know why it's taking that long. It didn't take that. Don't know. It didn't take that long. There's got to be something that um, Mark is not doing on his end. It doesn't take this long for it to happen. It doesn't take this long. Um, there's got to be something he's not doing. You're saying that, but did you click the camera? Because if your camera is not on, you're not going to be uh, able to. You also got to, you got to, it'd have been better for you not to have that image, because if you put that image up there, then that's what I'm going to see. Yeah, we want to try to see if without the image, that image shouldn't be there. Your image is what stops the camera. That's what happens there. Your image stopped the camera because if I put an image up, for instance, when I go here, it'll switch to that. That's an image, and that's what he has on his. It's just an image. And you're wondering why you don't see, me, or you should still be able to see me, but not really because you got an image there, or I can't see him, that is. So he should be able to see me, even though I can't see him. But he edited that and put that there. Of course you should close it. If that stop if that's stopping it, then you close it so that we can at least try to get the picture up. It doesn't it doesn't help it doesn't help us to try to test something with just Aviar there, because that doesn't tell us that when we need to have live transmission that we're going to be able to have it, because it takes a different amount of bytes to transmit a live picture than it does a still photo. Because this is taking way too long. There's something that is not being done on the other side. That's all there's to that. Before, uh, you were able to come in and there was nothing like this. Just absolutely nothing like this. And seeing right now, I'm not on Facebook, but see, when we're streaming live, we are streaming to many other platforms. And so it's 8 minutes after 4 here in Central Time. And I've got to get to bed sometime. See, okay, that's your picture there. See, you should not have messed with that AVR. You just go ahead and ready to join. You only have to click join stream. It says ready to join. So that's all you have to do. You're doing way too much. Yeah, both of them got a red flag on it now. His mic is off and his camera. I'm gonna And so if you don't have a camera, it'll tell you to start without one. See, he's on Facebook there, live stream, live with restream. But this is my um, studio. So he should be showing up on my screen so that I could bring him into the discussion. Guys, just doing a test. It's been a grueling night. It is after 4 o'clock a.m. and I'm still doing a testing, trying to establish connection with this on this platform so that we could uh, interview some of our ministry uh, team members that is in foreign countries. And I had this minister on, he got in, and then he went out before, and I didn't, he's gonna have to go all the way out now. It says it's accessing your camera, and you may want to hit start without a camera because you've got some stuff going on there that's not working. And let's see, can he click go live? Okay. Okay, it says microphone permission denied. You have blocked microphone access. Please update your browser setting to allow access. So he's pressed the live button and it says go. But even though it's telling him that it's connecting and I am looking at it as well, it's not going to give him no live. It's not going to do that. And the reason it's not going to do it because um, if your mic is been blocked access, you can't do a live without your mic. That's not gonna work. It's still showing that your camera is off and it's showing that your microphone is off. So when that be the case, you're right back here. Your your live stream shut down unexpectedly. Well, guys, we have been working at this for a long time, and I'm not sure that we're going to get it right. I'm not sure that the minister there in Africa understands what it is that he needs to do. Now, he got all the way into the program, got all the way in, just like I'm on it. I was had him on it right side us. But what happened, he went back out of it at it without me saying go out of it. And now he doesn't know what he did to get back in it. And it's just been a real headache, trying to get uh, him to do the same thing. Um, what this software is it it's a software that allows me to bring in other guests and actually bring them onto the program. So it's a lot, not just them coming to hear the program or to watch the video, but it's actually bringing them on into the studio with me. And he got all the way in, and I could see him just like I'm looking at me. And the only difference is his mic was off. And so all he had to do was turn his mic on, and he was good to go. But somehow he's gotten back out. He went back out, and he doesn't remember what he did to get back in. But this system is designed so that when I send you the studio broadcast link, once you click on that link, you um, will get a screen that'll say join the stream. And if you just click that, you'll come on into the studio. But now, if you start playing around with some other things, you're not going to get in the studio because this is my studio, and it won't let you in because you're not the one that can control the studio from your end. See, and the only access you have to it is to connect with the link that I send. So if you go and do something other than that, it's not going to line up with that link. And so that's the problem that we are dealing with right now. So I asked him to his um his stream just shut down, and so he needs to go all the way out and then come back in. But now there may be a problem that he is having that is not his making, because the internet on his end is weak. I'm looking at the internet has like two small bars on his end. My internet has four bars all the way full. So that could be a major problem. And sometimes we don't think about that until it's late, but that could be a major problem because he has much weaker internet. And if the internet is weak, then it will have a problem transmitting all of these files to the point where you can see and hear and all that. But the other side of that is that he got all the way in, and I need to get them back in, and it's transmitting something because now before at the very bottom where we have the icons, the mic was muted. Now his camera is also muted. So he's pressing some buttons and it is cutting his camera off and it's cutting his mic off. And that's the reason we're not getting through because that didn't just happen. Now here he is, and now I'm gonna let him in. This is what I was saying to him before. Okay, Mark, I do you have a camera? Mark? Okay, okay. I I need you to wait a minute. I need you to try to start speaking so I can hear. No, no, I can't. I don't hear you. I need. Are you able to hear me? Now this time there's four bars up on this site. You gotta take that out. We're on a live feed, Mark. We're streaming live. Stop. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know whether or not you can hear me. No, I don't hear you at all. And that's the problem there. Your mic is still turned off, apparently. Um, but your mic is turned off. We're doing this is actually to test it. It has to be live, but your mic has to be still be off because there's nothing coming in, and I've got I've got mine on, and I just unmuted it again, but yours is not giving no sound whatsoever. So that's got to be on your end. It cannot be on mine. What I needed to do, I need you to get in a still place so that you can be still and come on with your picture because I got to see the transmission of the camera. And it's different when you're transmitting a still a picture rather than live person. And when we broadcasting, we're going to have live people. So I've got to see and test that. I need to be able to test the visual, and I got to test the um, audio. And right now, the audio is not working because of a mic problem, but the video, I'm not seeing it because of the, your images there. And so I want to move that image and I want to move the image and see your actual picture. Anytime there's a if uh, whenever there's broadcasting going on and people that you're talking to can hear you, but you cannot hear them, if you can't hear me, then that means that um my mm, transmission is bad because I'm talking through my system, but you can't hear me. But whenever if you're talking to me and I can't hear you, then that's because your transmission is bad. I can hear you clearer, but I am not able to hear you. Uh, Listen, you're not able to hear me now? No, I can't hear what you're saying, so you have to let me know another way. Can you hear me? Okay. You may have a bad thing there with that with your do you have your cord plugged into your phone? Do you have that like your earbuds and stuff plugged into your phone? So you may need to take them out and see will your phone work without them. Take them out and see will your phone work without those. Because that may be stopping your phone. Unplug them from your phone, okay, and see if uh, you don't hear no sound coming through your phone now, because your mic can't be completely off because you wouldn't be able to hear me if through the ear phones if the mic was not giving sound. So you can hear me without the earphone. No, I'm not hearing you. I know. Uh, so um, yeah. Uh, so have you checked your phone under settings to see that your phone volume is up? Because if you go to settings and go to phone and see if the volume up on your phone, because your volume could be way down and it could be that's the reason I'm not hearing you. And let me check. I'm gonna check my volume just to make sure. Let me just check my volume. Let me check mine too, because mine could be down. No, mine is up on 80. You see the red line in your mic. I'm talking about um, when you go to settings. If you go to settings and go to phone and hit the see your volume and see is it turned up. It may be turned down. Go there and see and check that. So it's up on high. Okay, so if then there's got to be something. So the volume is okay. Well, there's nothing. I've gone back through my end, and there's nothing on my end. I'm going to let's see. Are you? Yeah, I'm going to try to get someone on here that is in another country, and I'm going to see how that works because you don't supposed to have to do nothing but click the link that I gave you. And once you click that link, you're supposed to click join the stream. And once you do that, it'll show me what is. I got your picture here, I got your name here, and you need to figure out why you're not getting any sound. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Is that ringing? Answer it. Hello? All right. Can you hear me? Yes, yes, I got you. Say that again. The problem is your browser. No, I think it might be the browser, but I think it would be more. It sounds like it would be more of the fact that it's a phone instead of a computer. You mean my phone? I said it sounds like it would be more of a phone than will. It'll be like that because it's more of a phone than a computer. Because, but but you got to look at that because your microphone should not be disabled because you're on a joining a meeting. Your mic should work anywhere. It shouldn't. There's no way that it should just not work. If I plug in my phone on anything, my mic still works. Okay. Well, we you may have to just uh but now see, because it may be that only one or the two will work because you see how your mic is working now? Say that again. Yeah, it's working, but you need to get some of those other kind of a phones. Is that the mic that you have to hold up there? Well, you got to get something different. You got to get another. You got to get something different because you can't really broadcast with that. You know, you got to get a microphone that you put your headsets on and it just sits there like you don't like you if you was at the radio station you couldn't use that to broadcast. Yeah, so we have to get some different things because that doesn't work good and doesn't do good either. And but you see how that is but you see the picture how it stopped. Yeah. So that means that your picture won't work on here while your mic is working. So now let me hang up the phone and I'm gonna see if your picture gonna come back on the set. Because I wanted to see whether or not um, that are you gonna be able to hear me now? See your picture done froze and it froze because we were on the phone and so that's what that is. So it didn't come back on. So no, he's not going to get back in here. So when if you have the phone on, you won't have this on. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on a system where we can get something a little bit better. We're going to work that out. Well, guys, I'm going to end this and we will pick it up another time, but we're going to end it. And I wish I can delete this whole, but I don't even know how to go about deleting it. So it's just going to be one of those botched uh, videos that is not giving us what we normally have. This is just a test run, trying to work out some of the bugs and things in the broadcast software. And we found something out. Uh, we've got to get a better uh, device so that uh, they could log in and be able to broadcast. Now, in this side, I've got apparently I'm back on Facebook and I'm on another one of the platforms broadcasting. So we're just going to kind of end this right now and then I will uh, let's see, end this